The Dutch Grand Prix. Fuck it. The Dutch Grand Prix 2026 and F1 is back from its summer break. It's felt like an absolute age since the very boring Hungarian Grand Prix. This race was almost a very good race. It had its quiet moment, which was admittedly the majority of the race, but it did have a little bit of drama, it had a little bit of spice, it had a little bit of something about it. Lap 2, Max Verstappen with an unbelievably big crash. It is and what could be the final Dutch Grand Prix, what could be Max Verstappen's final home race for his time in Formula One, which supposedly is going to carry on for at least 4 more years with the Red Bull team, as he did sign his new contract with the team earlier this week. Lap 2, big crash on the exit of the banking of the final corner, out of the race, car completely done in. There was, I don't think he had any wheels left after he'd finished spinning around. So disappointing for Red Bull in that sense, but I think Lawson got points, although he did get a 10-second time penalty at the end, so that may have ruined it. So obviously Max Verstappen, the first retirement of the day. The second retirement came after the red flag had gone and we were back on track. Now the cars were going back to the grid for the second start of the weekend, and it was the Haas of Ollie Bearman who stops. I'm not quite sure where he stopped. I think it was quite early on in the lap, turn 5, that he stops, but Ollie is out. They do have to then do a second sort of aborted lap, but Ollie is out. And then I'll be honest, right? Lap 5 was technically like the lap that everything restarted. And then nothing happened, genuinely. I mean, it was sort of half exciting off the start because Antonelli got into first, overtook Lando. They kept going on about how Lando nailed the start the first time. Can he do it against a difficult thing to do, especially in tricky conditions like they had in Zandvoort? He didn't do it the second time. Antonelli did get past him. It took 49 laps for Lando to then get past Antonelli again and lead the race once more. There were 3 other retirements in this race. Esteban Ocon retired, making it a double DNF for Haas. Their first in quite a while, I believe, but with Bearman out, Ocon then also had the same issue of just stopping. I think both their engines just turned off. I went, nah. So Ocon was out. Lap 69, Bottas then retires in the Cadillac. That's just not mentioned at all on TV. He pits and then is out. So that was Bottas out. I've no idea why. And then Stroll at some point. I don't know when Stroll retired. They never brought it up. There was no cameras on it. Stroll just retired from the race at some point. But speaking of Aston Martin, the real story of this weekend is not Lando Norris finishing first, or George Russell finishing third, or Hamilton looking like he might win a race. It is Fernando Alonso finishing in 9th place, scoring 2 points for Aston Martin. We now wait for the next race, which is the Italian Grand Prix.